Удар с разворота. Ого!
What's going on, you guys? So, UFC 250 has concluded. Amanda Nunez put a stamp on her dominance and her title as the greatest woman fighter in the mixed martial arts history. You could pretty much say that. Amanda Nunez, we all knew that Amanda was going to win that fight, man. Felicia Spencer, super duper tough. Probably one of the toughest chicks you'll ever see. But we already knew she had nothing on Amanda Nunez. Amanda Nunez is just on another level, man. Really, it's looking like she has very, very limited options at this point. She may want to dabble in some super fights and boxing or something just to make some lot of money and then just hang them up because there's nothing left for it. I don't see nobody, no female right now could beat Amanda Nunez. She's levels above a lot of these girls right now. But the bantamweight division was pretty much it was their show last night, man. You know, Aljamain Sterling went up against one of his toughest opponents to date in Corey. I never heard of this guy, but he looked pretty good. His name was Corey Sandhagen or something like that. They call him the Sandman. I'm just calling him the Sandman. Aljamain Sterling went up in there, you know, against a guy who was allegedly better footwork, better striker. You know, but Aljamain Sterling is one of those guys who could do a lot, right? Primarily a grappler. He went up in there, took it to the guy, pushing him back. You know, he ended up on his back somehow. You know what I'm saying? He had him in the body lock. Dude couldn't get out of it. He put him in the rear naked choke eventually, and then, you know, dude tapped and went to sleep at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Put the dude to sleep in the first round. Huge win for Aljamain Sterling. He definitely deserves a title shot. He's the ranked number 2 in the bantamweight division. He definitely deserves a shot at the title. And then we're going to talk about Sugar Sean O'Malley, right? You know, this kid is phenomenal. I think he should be ranked higher than what he is. The knockout he landed on Eddie Wineland, which we don't really see that happen to Eddie Wineland. Nothing like that. One punch knockout, dude was asleep, snoring. Okay, you know, Sugar Sean O'Malley, very fast, very just a lot of skill, a lot of talent, man. These MMA fighters today, these dudes is just good at every fucking thing, man. It's almost ridiculous. Hit him when he feinted the left hand, threw a right straight down the middle, textbook soap. I mean, as clean as you can get, straight down the middle, put dude to sleep. He was walking away as dude was falling down because he knew it was over. Game, set, match. Absolutely beautiful by Sugar Sean. I keep saying Sugar Sean O'Malley, man. Very impressive performance. This kid should be definitely ranked higher than what he is. He definitely should have a number by his name, if anything. And then Cody Garbrant versus Rafael Assunção, or Assunção versus Garbrant. Going into that fight, I'm thinking like, okay, why wasn't Aljamain, you know, and Corey the main event when they ranked higher than Garbrant and Assunção? Both fighters were ranked higher, even though they're not as known as those two guys, right? But I was thinking, like, we'll see what Cody got. You know, Cody Garbrant at one point was the champ. He was the man. He looked phenomenal. Until he started running to TJ Dillashaw, and he got beat up a few times by TJ. Then he lost the fight against, I forgot the guy's name. You know, he was on a 3-fight losing streak going into this fight with Rafael. Cody Garbrant put up the best performance I've ever seen him put up. Point blank period. Probably one of the best performances I've seen a fighter have. If there was a top 10 best performances of a fighter, I'll damn near have to put Cody Garbrant in there. He looked absolutely phenomenal against Rafael Assunção. His speed was ridiculous. His technique, his sharpness, his poise, everything was on 10. He looked phenomenal last night. Cody Garbrant is back for sure. That's what I love about mixed martial arts. If this was a boxer, if this was boxing, they would have been rolled Cody Garbrant off. He would have been rolled off. But since this is MMA, they don't necessarily give up on guys. They're not yet. It's not over yet. Only 28 years old. It's not over yet. Man, he came out there. He looked fucking phenomenal. He was fast. I mean, his speed was Demetrius Johnson level. I mean, where did he get this? He's been working. That boy been working. Cody Garbrant, absolutely phenomenal. Now, he said that Aldo and Peter Yan shouldn't fight. You know, I think that's the guy that beat him, other than TJ Dillashaw. Peter Yan, I think that's the guy that beat him. But he said that they don't need to fight for the title. Let's do a tournament on Fight Island. And I think that's a great idea. You damn near might want to throw Sugar Sean O'Malley in it, because I think he's damn near ready for some of the higher level guys anyway, honestly. He got the size, the reach and everything. I think he's about ready, man. That kid is ready. But UFC might want to continue taking baby steps with him. But if it was up to me, I think he's ready. You know, I think Sugar Sean is definitely ready. But Fight Island tournament with Aljamain Sterling, Marlon Moraes, Jose Aldo, Peter Yan, and Cody Garbrant, and who else was the top guy? I guess you could throw, if you're not going to throw Sean O'Malley in it, go ahead and throw Corey Sandhagen in it, the Sandman in it. You know, he's a top guy. You know, he just got caught with his rear naked choke, but he's still a top guy. Never lost before in the UFC prior to Aljamain Sterling beating him. You may want to throw Rafael Sunshine in there since he was a top 5 guy. And then, boom, there you go. You got a tournament. Anybody can win it. Whoever wins the man of the division, since, you know, Henry Triple C Cejudo ends up prematurely retiring, who's going to take that belt? You know what I'm saying? And Jose Aldo is one of my favorite fighters of ever. But let's just be honest, people. He lost. A lot of people felt he won against Marlon Moraes, me, myself included, but officially he lost. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't his best performance. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he was really putting out you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and make that tournament, man. Fight Island. Maybe throw Sean O'Malley in it. It'll be excellent, man. But yeah, man, really good night of fights last night. Very impressive, man. Those 2 knockouts, one-shot knockouts, you hardly ever see it. Cody Garbrant caught Rafael on Sunshine with a punch. He cocked back from his knee and just one hand slapped him right in the face, put him down. It was all she wrote. But man, tell me what you guys think. Cody Garbrant and Sean O'Malley stole the show. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.